My field placement is at PS 463, otherwise known as 12X 463, the Urban Scholars Community School. It's a New York City public school. The Urban Scholars Community School mission statement is that the Urban Scholars Community School is committed to providing an education of excellence that meets the needs of a diverse community of learners. All students will be supported and challenged to achieve their potential through hard work, collaboration, and determination. Our teachers are encouraged to have high expectations of all students and break down all misconceptions and biases. We believe all students can learn and succeed. We are dedicated to advocating for our students and collaborating with their parents and guardians, along with outside agencies, to reduce barriers to school attendance and academic success. Our curriculum emphasizes interdisciplinary thematic studies with an emphasis on the development of strong literacy skills and world knowledge needed as students and citizens of a global society. We are also committed to teaching our students how to support their communities by providing opportunities for active participation in service learning initiatives. We are also committed to teaching our students how to support their communities by providing opportunities for active participation in service learning initiatives. The contextual information about our school and the community. PS 463, the Urban Scholars Community School, is an elementary school located in the Morrisania section of the South Bronx, with a student population of 300 students in pre-kindergarten through 5th grade. 97% of our families are economically disadvantaged. 54% of our students are Hispanic, and 45% are African American, 13% are English language learners, and 30% are identified as students with special needs. Our school is located, like I said, in the Morrisania section of the Bronx, and Morrisania has a population of over 35,000. The majority of residents in the area are African American, Puerto Rican, as well as a small but growing Dominican population. Morrisania is dominated by public housing complexes of various types, vacant lots, and tenement buildings. Most of the original housing stock, which consisted of older multi-unit homes and tenements, were structurally damaged by arson and eventually razed by the city. The total land area is over a square mile. The terrain is somewhat hilly. 20 NYCHA developments are located in Morrisania. That's public housing. It's also an area swamped by as many as 34 homeless shelters and social service centers, and with a whopping unemployment rate of 18%. The area has been plagued with many social problems associated with poverty for some time, from violent crimes and robberies to drug addiction. Despite a decline in crime statistics versus their peaks during the crack and heroin epidemics, violent crime continues to be a serious problem in the community. The incarceration rate is also very high in the area. Morrisania is home to a significant number of inmates currently held in New York State prison and jail facilities. Many of our families deal with drug addiction, which is a serious problem in the community. So the special at-risk student populations are that 1/3 of our student population is living in temporary housing and in homeless shelters. 20% of our students who reside in temporary housing live at 976 Tinton Avenue, a homeless shelter that has been in the news as of late. A Daily News reporter described the building as a rat-infested, city-run homeless shelter. Many of our students who reside in that shelter come to school with a variety of health issues such as recurrent lice, asthma, heart murmurs, and sickle cell anemia. Many of our students from this population have been dealing with childhood traumas and grief. A few of the students in this population have lost siblings to SIDS and rat poisoning. Many of our students who represent this special population have low school attendance, have repeated a grade or two, and have been recommended for special education services. They are prone to come to school displaying one or more of the following characteristics: poor health and nutrition, lack of access to proper health care, hunger, short attention span, anxiety, aggressive behaviors, sleep disorders, poor social interactions, developmental delays, depression, abandonment, and low self-esteem. Through all their pain, school sometimes is the only thing that keeps this special population of students going. When they walk in the doors of our school, it's important for our staff to create an environment in which our students can stop thinking about their problems for 6 to 7 hours and concentrate on developing their innate gifts and what is most important to them. Now, in terms of the 4 frames of reference and the services provided, in Quadrant A, work with the client on their own behalf. We have an early literacy intervention program called Reading Recovery, where the teachers work one-on-one with certain select students who are at risk. We have mandated and at-risk counseling services. We have targeted Orton-Gillingham phonics instruction, which works really well for students who are dyslexic. We have crisis de-escalation, behavior intervention, behavior support plans, pre-K through fifth grade general education classes, pre-K integrated co-teaching, special ed setting, and then a kindergarten through fifth grade 12 to 1-to-1 and sets. We also have occupational therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, and adaptive physical education. In Quadrant B, work with clients on behalf of themselves and others like them. We have a school-wide enrichment model, or we call SEM clubs, where the kids transition to other classes in the building, and they engage in clubs like jewelry making, soccer, art club, yoga, and basketball. We have a partnership with the Morningside Center for Social Responsibility, where they have a 4 Rs curriculum for social emotional learning, and someone comes in from that program and teaches the teachers and also teaches the students how to do social emotional circles and meetings in the morning and in the afternoon. We have the Be Responsible, Be Respectful, and Be Safe, our school-wide social and emotional development plan that promotes a supportive environment to ensure students feel safe, supported, and challenged. Quadrant C, work with clients on behalf of clients. We have special education referrals and evaluations by the school-based support team. We provide referrals to our in-house mental health clinic, which is the visiting nurse service. We have Teamwork Tuesday, parent workshops that are facilitated by the teachers, the parent coordinator, or an outside agency. And we have Eastside House Settlement, which is a community-based organization which provides services for parents, computer services for job hunts, assistance with resources for laundry, groceries, and clothing for the children. Quadrant D, work with others, non-clients, on behalf of a category of clients. We have professional development consultants for literacy, math, and English language learner support. And we have a program to support and advance our school wellness goals called Cook Shop, where we get food that the kids can learn how to make fresh salsa and stuff like that within the classroom setting. We have grant writing and funding such as school wellness and a breakfast grant. We also have the Montefiore Medical Clinic in-house. So for the ethical issues, I'll let the principal of our school, Ms. Deborah Jones, explain the issues that plague our school.
I've been a principal for 9 years here. Walking in the door, my focus was instruction. I'm the instructional leader of this building. My children have to learn to read, write, do math. Teachers, you need to know how to teach. I've grown so much in the area of social emotional. Over a third of our kids live in temporary housing. So it's so much trauma in our communities that we try to cushion the blows. The renewal office has definitely given support through giving us supplies. But the biggest thing was where they said, you're not doing well, but you're not doing well because your teachers don't know what to do. Your children are coming in with things that you guys can't really speak to. I need to make sure, before you pick up that pencil, how are you feeling today?
Right.
Did you eat? Are you cold? Do you have supplies? I also have to make sure that mommy and daddy's needs are met because you won't get here. We give our parents groceries. We give our parents laundry detergent. We try to call ourselves like one-stop shopping because we want our children to have the best education, but also we want our families to have the best life.
We've talked about how to visualize yourself in a positive way. And then at the end of the day, saying a quick mantra ends our day.
We're gonna change children for life, not just to get through the day, but we're giving you these habits and these calming techniques to get you through life.
To a positive day!
How to make a referral to our school. Our school is a school that students have to be zoned to attend. The only other way to obtain a seat in our school is if the student is placed in our school by enrollment due to a safety transfer or at the principal's discretion. Our school is located at 1180 Tinton Avenue, Bronx, New York, 10456. The best thing to do if you're making an inquiry is to ask for me, Kiata Hendricks. The main office routes half the calls to my office anyway. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.